future Kevin. You're doing a great job.
Wait, hold on. You're the future Kevin talking to
Well, I was
Kevin?
going to say the ghost of Kevin, but that's really morbid. And so I was like, not on a Monday.
Wait, hold on. So what you just did wasn't a ghost. It's just a really old man?
It was really, here's how it was in my brain before it came out.
Get me through
Kevin gets to the future, dies, has to come back as a ghost, haunt his younger version of himself, and tell him he's doing a great job.
See, I feel like Kevin's resourceful enough that if future Kevin were to come to present day Kevin, he'd put him to work somehow.
Yeah, the guy would be working for us right now, but for free somehow because there's a loophole where you don't have to pay
Legal
ghosts.
loophole.
Legal loophole. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. It's Monday. I'm so very happy to be here. We survived the weekend. With me is Tim Gettys.
Say hello to everyone. Let's him host.
Thank you guys so much for being so kind to Jared and Sean on Friday. I know a lot of you guys got a good kick out of their shenanigans, the back and forth there. Great. But we've kicked them to the curb. We no longer need them. The A team is back. The B team can go back into the shadows and just wait and plot to try to kill us. But guess what? You can't keep a good champ down.
You can't.
You simply
Who's the champ?
Cannot. This guy. Did you say over Let's Play? Sonny and Craig trying to goad me into a championship bout, but he doesn't understand the rules.
He doesn't understand
anymore.
the rules. The commish
Has to actually sanction the bout. Do whatever you want. You can lick the belt, you can touch the belt, but you can't wear the belt until the commish authorizes you to
lick
do that.
and touch. Okay. Where?
Just put that
off
in the official
board,
rules.
off the table.
Everybody bounce that off of Xavier right now. Everyone can kiss and touch the belt, but you can't wear the belt unless you're the champ. And let me tell you, heavy is the belt that the champ has to wear.
It is.
But I somehow stomach it. I do. This episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by kindoffunny.com/store, where you can get, we've been killing it.
We have, man. Look at this merch lineup.
Yeah.
Can we
I'm
just celebrate the fact that Andy Cortez is a goddamn genius?
He's beautiful.
He's over there using that Photoshop, even though he should be using Illustrator to make these vector
be so
designs.
much easier for
It's all
everyone.
good. It's all good. I
It's so
understand.
much easier
man.
if you use
You can't
Illustrator.
teach an old dog new tricks, and Andy's the oldest dog we got.
He's not. I am the oldest dog that you have. He's a year-old dog?
Today's his 1-year anniversary.
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's
tomorrow
right. It was
is
tomorrow.
the Andy. Today is Andy Cortez's Kind of Funny Anniversary Eve.
We will. Is he on the morning show tomorrow? Because if he is, we will not mention it at all. I do not want anything to overshadow me. So it's just not going to happen. Not gonna happen. Of course, what is happening? June 30th. Prom. Those tickets are on sale right now. VIP tickets are sold out, but there are still general admission early bird pricing. Get that now. $60 right now is your early bird price up until April 30th.
And then it'll be more money. You don't want to wait.
Yeah.
You might as well get him now. You know you're going to come.
Save
Kind of
yourself.
Funny
Here's what you gotta do.
prom.
Save yourself $10. That is like 2 cocktails.
Kindoffunny.com/tickets
Yes,
is what I think that it is.
I believe it is. You can
Is
also
it
go to-
ticket or tickets?
I also put the
think
link
it's tickets.
in the chat, the direct link to event.
Thanks, Kev.
There you
Links
go.
in the
right there.
chat.
It is going to be
Let's get prommed up.
a rousing good time. And then, of course, next piece of housekeeping news. Let's bring this up, Kev.
Oh, this is a big one.
Woo! It's time. The first annual Kind of Funny Best Friends of the show, March Madness in April. Could have been.
What?
Did you just vote?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
There's no rule against that.
All right, so
There is no against that.
keep going.
Please welcome our contestants for this round: Xavier Woods versus Elise Willems. Now, I will say this: I have to abstain from voting on this one.
Yeah?
These are 2 of my favorite people.
No,
but
this
I
is-
am going to vote for Elise.
This is a damn matchup for the ages. I cannot believe.
We've had some interesting feedback from people.
Mm-hmm.
The least of which was, "How dare you put me against these people?"
Mm-hmm.
We talked to Jeff
Ramsey?
Ramsey,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Hey, just so you know, we put you against Alfredo," and he said, in a Jeff way, which I don't know if it was sarcastic, angry, or fun, "Thanks for that."
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, is that a bad thing? Should we not do that?" And he just goes, "No, thanks for that," and then walked away. So I think the second.
I will say so far this is not going my way.
What do you mean?
My votes, I have lost both.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Who won the Hunter versus
Hunter
Sean?
beat Sean Finnegan.
Much,
We're a margin, though,
much
right?
closer than expected.
Very good. That's the thing is people say that. I feel like Sean should have took that one.
Nah.
I get Hunter's great. I get that he wears our merch all the
Big
time.
deal.
He's a fantastic dude.
He's a big deal.
But it's like Sean Finnegan has put in work.
He
for
literally
Kinda
came
Funny.
on Friday and hosted one of our shows.
And
now,
he
granted,
is-
Hunter has as well.
Hunter would have done
Hunter
it.
has.
Sean has
done
been
it. He was
probably on
playing
more guest pieces of content at Kind of Funny than anybody else. This is where this he's
goes.
extended fan for Kind of Funny, man.
I know.
And so is Alfredo Diaz. Getting beat by Jeff Ramsey. I get it. He's Jeff Ramsey. He's pretty fucking cool. And Alfredo, kind of a doofus.
Wait, did that already happen? Did we already go against them?
Yeah, while we were
There was
at-
voting. Oh, that's right. That was happening during
yeah.
last spot. So time has stretched and simultaneously folded in on itself.
Yes.
For me since Friday. I have started to feel my age in a way that's not even funny anymore.
Starting to
I
show it.
cannot stay up late 3 nights in a row hanging out with everyone, and I was like I was that toddler sleepy kid that second night when we were hanging out with Funhouse.
Yeah.
We were watching 90s videos, and I was like, this is so fun, but I'm so tired right now, and I just want to go to bed. But they're playing like Chumbawamba or whatever whatever we were watching.
How am I gonna walk away from Tub Thumping?
No, what was the one with the video we watched with the brother and sister?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Oh,
And I didn't know they
my
were-
sunshine.
Would you steal my son? I had no idea they were brother
Yeah.
and sister. And
I
when you
didn't
watch
either.
that video with that context,
It's
it is
fucking
creepy
hot.
as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hot in that they're not my brother or sister, so
Yeah.
I can still have sex with both of them. But
Oh, no.
not hot in that if they're banging each other, it's probably illegal unless they're in Florida.
Yeah, which they might have been. Sunshine's there.
Possible.
There is sunshine
Possible.
there. But wait, I'm a little concerned about this matchup of Xavier Woods versus Elise because Elise is Heaven's Angel. We all understand
She
this.
is a goddess.
Sweet girl,
She
but
might
let's
be the
honest.
most beloved character of the Let's Play family.
Here's why I'm going to tell you guys to vote for Elise. I love Xavier, and obviously because
Xavier's
of
done
his
a lot for us though.
Sorry, Xavier. I keep saying Xavier, and he's like, "There's no, it's not. Don't say it like that. It's just Xavier."
Has he ever said that?
I think so. He said it to me one time. I get confused with his names. He's got so many names. It doesn't matter. He's the commish. He runs a clean game, is all I'm saying. When we used to run the dirty game, somebody stole my belt from me. But now he runs a clean game, and I have only him to thank for that.
Yeah.
And I respect him for that. But I will say this. At the Let's Play Spring Break, we finished the day.
Xavier.
Is it Xavier?
You said Xavier.
And he said there's an X
corrected
in my
you.
name. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought it was the opposite. Thank you, Andy. Go back to work.
The chat is also wanting to let you know, Panzer 2 saying it's still illegal in Florida, Nick.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I don't go to Florida that often, but thank you for catching that stupid joke. I love
Oh my God.
Xavier beyond shadow of a doubt. He's the one. He is probably out of everyone that's ever come into this office the most responsible for my career success. Having said that, at the end of Let's Play Spring Break, we all go, "Hey, we're gonna go grab some burgers," and Elise goes, "Hey, can I come with you?" And I think it's because she's hungry. We get to the burger line. We drive through the thing. Kevin orders 15 milkshakes. I ordered onion rings.
Kevin's
for no
peer
reason.
pressured Elise into getting a
no,
milkshake.
that's such bullshit. I just said, "Do you want a milkshake?" And she was like, "I don't know." I was like, "Do you want a milkshake?" And she was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, okay."
Drink one, drink one, drink one.
Total bullshit that it was peer pressure.
No, it was peer pressure. She like,
Like,
she sit by.
can you imagine that scene? Small little Elise just sitting there, Kevin screaming at her to get a fucking chocolate milkshake. He's like, "Do you want large?" She's like, "Yeah,
No.
sure, just whatever." And it comes and the thing's half her weight.
Yeah, dude, it literally like she couldn't hold the thing with both hands. She took one sip and just like threw it out. But this is why.
It wasn't a good milkshake.
No,
I
it
was
wasn't
very
very
disappointed.
good. But this is why, long story short, I love Elise. I go, "Hey, what do you guys want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?" And I'm keeping a mental track. By the way, we rented the minivan. More on that later. I'm keeping track of everyone that's in the minivan so that Dad knows that everyone got food, right?
Yeah.
I was like, hold on. Everyone ordered except for Elise. We get one more order, right? I'm like, hold on, we got one more. I'm like, Elise, what do you want? She goes, "Oh no, I just wanted to come hang out with you guys. I don't actually want food."
God, I miss her.
She's fantastic. That's
then-
why this matchup is heart-wrenching. Someone's going to lose.
We sang on the way home like we do sometimes when Andy and I harmonize. And
Yeah.
she
hate it.
was giddy. She was like, "I love that you guys sing.
It
I
sucks.
love that you guys love each other.
Yeah.
I love that you guys actually get along." Apparently Funhouse, they just all hate each other, from what I'm gathering. And they're all terrible
like
human
not
beings.
Funhouse.
So all I'm saying is, Elise, if you're watching this, or if anyone's tearing this out, you're welcome here anytime. You are welcome here anytime.
I wish I could sing
We will
with you
gladly
guys
trade you for Andy, is what I'm saying.
any day.
Swap.
The old swap and go.
Anyway, so that's that. Tim,
Yes.
now as you know, you have a brother.
I do have a brother.
How's that for
What
a segue?
segue.
How's that for a segue?
My God.
I've been asked for 15 seconds of the Cool Greg effect, and I have answered, yes, sir. You may have it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Cool Greg effect.
It's not working.
It's not working. There's supposed to be an intro.
Why would it work? Every time we try to roll the graph. You know, it's like when I tried to stream with Andy that one time, and for 45 minutes I had to install an update, and then we
Wait,
never
give me a
got to
second.
stream.
Let me try it again.
Try it again.
Nope, still not working.
Ah, fuck it. Cool Greg, get in here.
Cool Greg.
Now, Cool Greg, you have some announcements for the audience. What's going on, Kev?
Greg.
Bring this first one up.
Well, I'm excited to announce that my man Mega Ran, a rapper I've been listening to for over 10 years, Smoke Dizzy, I don't know if you guys know him. He's been in the game for way too long. I'm so happy to be a part of it. They let me go host their thing in New Orleans this Friday, right?
You're flying to New Orleans
I'm flying to New Orleans.
this Friday.
This fucking
Do you understand this? Like, this is huge for him. This is a big deal.
This is like just going by himself to New Orleans to go to
I'm gonna
WrestleMania.
meet up hella best friends. We're gonna go party with Mega Ran. It's gonna be fucking lit.
Is there an actual meetup that's planned, or is this just come to this event?
So this is an event that Mega Ran asked me to host, and I'm really excited. So if you guys can buy tickets and come support, my first time hosting an event that's not for Kind of Funny, and I'm really excited to do it. Don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing, really. He just said talk.
You see that? It says hosted by
Cool Greg of Kind of Funny.
Leva Bates and Cool Greg of Kind of Funny.
I love that you got the of.
I know.
Of Kind of Funny.
You know of the night, but whatever.
Dude,
It's all
well, you got to set him straight. Let
good.
him fucking know when you get there.
I will.
Cool, Greg.
But
Let
then
him
other
fucking
than
know.
this, Kevin, here's the next one.
Yep.
So actually, on the day of WrestleMania, we're all gonna mob it, just like we did at SummerSlam last year. We're gonna mob it to WrestleMania together with all the best friends.
Love
so if you guys
it.
want to meet us up, it's in the French Quarter of New Orleans. I'm already gonna be with at least 7 best friends that I'm living with personally for the trip. So we're gonna have a party now. It's gonna be
Hell
great.
yeah, dude.
fantastic.
WrestleMania 34, let's go.
I've never been jealous of another human being in my life, but I'm jealous of Cool Greg right now. Like, everyone gets to hang out with Cool Greg. Not you. I'm jealous of everyone that gets to hang out with you at this event.
Yeah.
Because Cool Greg, when no one sees him, becomes the night. And
He
this
does.
looks like it's a night event. No, it's
This
12
looks
p.m.
like it's a
local.
night event.
Because it's
The visuals, yeah.
I love you, Cool Greg.
Speaking of Cool
It's
Greg, I
gonna
want
be
to
so
continue
fun.
the Cool Greg effect going just
Please
a little
do.
bit.
Please do.
Gia's been out with her friends at Palm Springs. They're doing this little like girls getaway thing, and the group that they're with started talking about Harry Potter houses and who's from what house, all that. Gia, not a Harry Potter person, doesn't really know any of this. So
She's
she
dead
had to
inside.
kind of get educated.
She's fucking dead inside.
But people were
She will
saying
when we make her watch all
People
of
were
them.
saying that she's a Ravenclaw. Which
Oh, yeah.
I totally buy. Makes sense.
100%.
But she was like, I can't trust you guys. I need to go to Cool Greg. And they're like, who's Cool Greg? She had to explain it. And she's like, no, he's the authority on
He's our
Harry
sorting
Potter
hat.
houses.
He is the official sorting hat.
He is the sorting hat. So she screenshots a text that she was having with Cool Greg where she goes, am I a Ravenclaw? And he goes, that sounds right. But to be honest, I don't know, though. It's really on you. Don't listen to people. Everyone seems to think they know better than you. Just got to go with your gut, mamas.
See, that's a fucking Ravenclaw thing to do.
And fucking Gia was just like, I love how every time I ever text Cool Greg anything, he responds, and it's the most honest, genuine thing.
And it inspires
it
you.
always turns into some existential answer.
It inspires you. It inspires you, it makes you think, but it also confuses you. Like all existential things should. I'll tell you right now, I was blown away. The first time I did, when I went to, was it Pottermore.com? Is that where the sorting hat is, the official one?
Yes.
I went to Pottermore.com, did it, got Gryffindor. Then I did it like 5 years later. And evidently I've evolved into a Ravenclaw. I'm disappointed with myself.
You're not a Ravenclaw.
I hate that I'm a Ravenclaw.
I love that
But
you're
it
a
makes
Ravenclaw.
sense. Like I look at myself and I say, yeah, you are a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
You do the accounting for the
You
for
do the
company.
accounting.
You know, you're paranoid. You're the one that wants to sit back and see how things are going. You know, so it makes sense.
It does.
Cool, Greg. Are you Slytherin?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Love it.
Death Eaters right here and everything. Oh, minute.
Get it. It's so weird though, because I have that
Slytherin
Death
too.
Eater shirt and I wear it sometimes, and I'm like, is this shirt too intense for people? That's what I think.
That's a Ravenclaw ass thing to say.
It is. I'm so fucking Ravenclaw. What did you get sorted in?
Slytherin. Are you
got
kidding me?
Slytherin? Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
I'm one of them good Slytherins. You know what I mean? You
Dude,
can use your powers for good or evil.
Slytherin gets
good.
a bad rap. Slytherin's not a bad house. They just have some bad people come
That's some
from
bad
Slytherin.
people. I get it.
Bullshit. So I'm gonna be in New Orleans right for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That same fucking day in San Jose, Neville Longbottom's gonna be signing autographs. Swear to God.
You know, swear to God.
Do you need me and Kevin to go down there and get
Oh, shit.
Neville Longbottom to sign
He'll
something?
actually ask us to do it. Don't.
Because Kevin will do it for you. I will remote in. I will call Kevin to make sure he's doing
Can I
it.
shout out Kevin for making Gundams right now?
Kevin's just sitting over there making
Kevin got
Gundams.
addicted to
It's
making
for
things.
Andy. I'm doing it for Andy.
You're not. You're doing it for yourself because you like to put shit together. All right.
DH Canada says, yo, Cool Greg's deep. He doesn't just answer your question, he answers your soul.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Wow.
All right. There's a few news stories I wanted to run you through real quick, Tim, and then we
Okay.
can do a little bit of a deep dive into our weekends and
Let's talk about
the Let's
movies
Play
and
Spring
shit.
Break and all that stuff. This is the first one that came up, and I thought this was really cool. I wanted to bring this up and talk about this a little bit because I feel like it's a really cool thing that The Rock has done. This comes from The Hollywood Reporter. They're writing up a story about his Instagram posts. If you haven't seen it yet, this will kind of get you This will give you a glimpse into it. Dwayne The Rock Johnson opens up about depression. Quote, I was crying constantly. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is being praised for recently opening up about his battle with depression. The man's man Hollywood superstar spoke with The Express 1 month after posting an Instagram about his mother's suicide attempt and the toll that it took on his psyche. Quote, struggle and pain is real, the star of the upcoming Rampage said. I was devastated and depressed. I reached a point where I didn't want to do anything or go anywhere. I was crying constantly. In his lengthy Instagram post on February 1st, Johnson revealed his mother tried to kill herself by walking into oncoming traffic as he watched. He was 15, quote, big rigs and cars swerving out of the way. Not to hit her, I grabbed her and pulled her back on the gravel shoulder of the road. He can't not save people, I just want you to know that. Johnson wrote, what's crazy about the suicide attempt is that this day she still has no recollection of it whatsoever. Probably the best she doesn't. Johnson decided to share a story after shooting a scene for the upcoming season of his hit HBO series Ballers, in which his character goes to visit the grave of a friend who committed suicide. Quote, shits of a scene to shoot. Didn't like it, but it's a reminder that we always got to do our best to really pay attention when people are in pain, he wrote on social media. Help them through it, get them talking about the struggle, and remind them that they're not alone. We got lucky that day when I was 15, and that ain't always the case. He goes on to say, quote, got tons of response to this. Thank you, Johnson wrote on Sunday night on Twitter, accompanied by a story covering his comments. We all go through the sludge. Shit, and depression never discriminates. Took a long time to realize it, but the key isn't to not be afraid to open up, especially us dudes have a tendency to keep it in. You're not alone. I thought this is fucking amazing.
Hell yeah, man.
I think that The Rock is a perfect example of a person who's not perfect, but is trying and can actually show people that they're not alone.
It's when somebody that has it all, and nobody has more than The Rock, in terms of all the materialistic things and like any opportunity that he
great
wants.
career. Everyone loves him. He can do any movie he wants.
All the stuff, and it's just like it still affects people.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important for him to speak like this and reach out like this, especially on something like his Instagram, where it is a lot of showing the day-to-day of what he does and how hard he works.
It has
cool
1.5 million likes. As well it should.
Rock, dude.
I'll tell you what, The Rock has everything, but he doesn't have one thing. The belt.
He doesn't. In fact, I don't think that The Rock ever had the belt.
I don't think he did.
Not your belt, at least.
No. Did he never get the belt?
The Rock had the belt a million times.
I was going to say, are you crazy?
He didn't have your belt, though.
No, nobody has my
The
belt.
only belt that matters.
Very few people have my belt. That's all that matters. Next news story, Kev. Big old Kev dog. Colin Trevorrow returning to Jurassic World 3.
Who cares?
Yeah, this is one of those things like they're already greenlighting a third one. The second one hasn't even come out yet. This is where we start to get like the cart before the horse. I'm like, have we not learned anything from Transformers 6? Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they can make a lot of money.
Just don't get there. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's coming back to produce and write. Great.
Yeah.
One thing that I did want to note about this story is how much Colin Trevorrow looks like Bernie Burns.
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed this?
It's
Is
been
this
a
a
meme.
thing?
Oh, it's a thing, yeah.
How has the Rooster Teeth audience never noticed this? How am I the first person to ever notice
You're
this?
actually the first person ever to notice.
I just don't get it, people. Are you oblivious to things? Or are you just not paying attention to stuff? Weird. It is super weird.
Man, we got Jurassic World 2 coming out very soon.
Whatever. I'm not excited about that.
Me
movie.
neither, dude.
That is one of those movies that if you guys all decide, hey, we're just gonna not talk about it or see it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, me too.
It's just too many good things to look forward to in the next few months. I don't need Jurassic World.
Yeah.
It's definitely a matinee. If I had Movie Pass, definitely just go see
Just
it.
get
whenever I
Movie
want.
Pass, Nick.
Kevin,
What's
I'm
wrong
working
with
on
you?
it.
You're not working on
I'm
it.
working
I'm
on it.
80% there in my brain.
I don't think that's true even.
I am 80% there.
At
in
this
my
point,
brain.
Nick needs to wait till it's not on sale anymore to get it.
Yeah.
That's the only way he can
I have to
justify
feel
it.
like I fucked up and missed the deal. Next news story.
1 second.
Stop voting for Elise. This comes from Slash Film. New Cobra Kai trailer teases the return of the Ultimate Tournament. There's a couple things I wanted to unpack here. One, how is this not out yet? Is this not out?
I don't know.
When does this come out?
It's
Chat, let
YouTube
us know.
Red, so nobody knows.
It's
It's
weird because
weird.
there's commercials for it on TV.
Yeah.
And they've been on for like a month already.
It's a big deal, but then scroll down, Kevin,
Yep.
to the thumbnail they used for this. This looks like it just looks like a bad YouTube clip.
Yeah.
Like a bad parody on YouTube. Now, my question to you is, can we watch this? Is YouTube Red gonna
let's not.
they're not gonna watch this? I really wanna watch it though.
Nick, why do you do this?
Because look at it, look at this fucking kid's arms. He's not kicking anyone's ass.
I
kidding
understand
me?
that.
Put this kid on the fucking mat. With March Madness stirring up sports fans, it's perfect time for YouTube's upcoming Karate Kids series Cobra Kai to make an appearance and people aware of the show's existence, touting the karate. I read that totally wrong.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was something else.
Oh, okay. Touting the karate tournament angle that was made so famous by the Karate Kid in 1984, a new promo shows plenty of punching and kicking. However, despite the teasers indicating a new confrontation between the film's original stars Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, there's no real fighting scene between the two. Instead, we see a new protege of the titular karate dojo fighting in competition. We'd like to click on this, but the censor over here told us we can't. I'm sorry, everyone. It would be we could have fun, but Tim hates fun.
Don't do this.
The Karate Kid features one of the most memorable endings to an underdog. This is what I really wanted to talk about. The Karate Kid features one of the most memorable endings to an underdog sports movie of all time. The film's bully, Johnny Lawrence, is struggling in the final round of the All-Valley Karate Tournament after his opponent, Daniel LaRusso, is somewhat limited in combat due to a leg injury that was intentionally caused by another member of the Cobra Kai dojo. If you remember, sweep the leg. He sweeps the leg. Now let me explain something to everyone right here.
Explain to me, Nick.
Johnny Lawrence was not fucking struggling in that tournament. He was owning people. He was fucking people up. And he had every right to win that match. He was robbed. LaRusso robbed him with an illegal move. If you check the rule books of the All-Valley Karate Tournament, the crane kick is an illegal move.
It is.
I just made that up now.
No,
it should be illegal.
It really is an illegal move.
I don't like that people are saying that he's struggling in this. He wasn't struggling. He was just like, what is this kid doing? Why is he doing this?
What the fuck is he doing?
What is he doing? If you go back and watch all those matches, he's cutting through the competition like a warm knife through cheese. Just fucking people up.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio's there. He's like, I don't know what to do. He feels like that limp-wristed fucking weird chop on people's necks.
Yeah, it's like if I was doing karate.
Johnny Lawrence is fucking like just crazy, like you know, he's just roundhouse kicking people
Lawrence,
off the fucking mat. He was a bad motherfucker. William Zabka was awesome. He was always the bully though, and everything.
Makes sense. You got a bully ass face.
I'm just saying, man. Here's what I want really in the series. I do want them to be friends. I want them to find some common ground and have Ralph Macchio come train their people.
Remember Next Karate Kid? Was that what it was called?
Yeah,
With the girl?
Hilary Swank.
I like that movie.
They did 3 Karate Kids with Ralph Macchio, then the next Karate Kid, and then they rebooted it with Jaden Smith.
They did do that. God,
And
they did that.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
I think
Lord.
was
Jackie Chan. Jackie motherfucking
was
Chan.
the Mr. Miyagi, right?
Yeah.
Or
How
Mr.
could they go
Miyagi.
wrong with that? They did. They really did.
I remember it not being that bad. I remember
never saw
watching
it.
it going, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
No,
Okay.
it was
But it was better than the Hilary Swank version where she has to fight an eagle.
Was it really?
At one point she has an eagle. I'm like,
I
where's
loved
the
it,
fucking
dude.
eagle coming from? Or a falcon or some shit. It was weird. It was very weird.
There is a news story that I'm surprised you didn't get in here. So
Okay.
I want
Let's throw it in.
Kev, can you go to Google? Can you just type in Dark Phoenix MCU?
I love this. Derek Bot 3000 put that video in the chat. I forget who did it, but it's actually like a compelling argument that Daniel is the bully in Karate Kid.
I love that.
Because he actually is the one that instigates all the bad shit. Like he's the one that hit on the girlfriend. He's the one that like showered him with shit.
Go back. Go to the one that's from Joe Blow. Yeah, thank you.
Also, I believe in the start of that tournament, they like announced that like any kicks over, like they say what region is acceptable.
Yeah, you're not allowed to kick
and
people
the
in the
head
face.
was not
Yeah.
acceptable.
In karate tournaments, you're not. Also, he wasn't a black belt. They lied. He doesn't have the rank of black belt. It's fucked up. Not smart. He should have lost that
Do
tournament.
you want me to send you this link?
No, I'll just read it here.
I can read because I already read, so I know what parts to read.
Okay.
But Nick, I don't know if you guys covered this last week on the
We
show at
didn't.
all.
We did
but there was some major shakeups in the release dates. Of
We did that.
the
We
Fox
did cover
movies.
Fox is shifting everything around, especially like
So New Mutants, which was
and, yeah.
supposed to come out next week. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, got pushed to February 2019. And then a couple months later, which is now, Dark Phoenix got pushed from November to February,
Yeah.
which pushes New Mutants to August 2019. From next week to August.
Yeah.
For some major reshoots. Supposedly New Mutants, that's the horror movie. They're like, oh, it didn't test scary enough. And after the success of It and, what was the other horror movie this year? Oh, Get Out.
Get Out.
Or last year. They're like, oh, we need to go back. We need to punch this up a bit.
Yeah.
So they're doing that. But Dark Phoenix is getting major reshoots amidst release date push. Joe Blow was saying earlier this week we got news that X-Men Dark Phoenix was being pushed back a solid 3 months, and later on we learned this was to add some pretty major reshoots, especially the third act. Now, a source speaking to The Hollywood Reporter says those reshoots will be to add scenes that will tie in directly to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
This is a bad idea.
So we'll see how this all goes, but this could be really interesting.
This is a terrible idea.
How come?
Because Marvel and Disney, you guys are pristine right now. And you
Marvel?
are letting in a little bit of dirt, is all I'm saying. And I'm sure you can clean it up, Kevin Feige. But all I'm saying is this: up until this point, they have had an amazing record, owning and operating their own thing. Now they're letting this bastard stepchild in, who's gonna come in and just break shit.
They've already done that with Homecoming.
I don't like this. No, they did it with Homecoming, but Homecoming was a movie that they were on from the get-go.
From the get, yeah.
This is my only trepidation with this is I want them to reboot this universe. I do not want them to have any of this legacy bullshit because I want them to bring them in clean, start over. And it's just a weird thing for me because you already have to start over with Professor X and Wolverine. They're out. So what? I don't know. This is weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that there's going to be Avengers 4 is going to be, as they've said a million times, such a big shakeup and change for things. I'm sure that it's going to somehow introduce even more parallel universes and stuff. So I think that it would make sense for this to be involved in the MCU somehow, even if it's just some meanwhile over here type bullshit, and then they do reboot it in a different way. It also makes sense because this movie takes place in the 90s. Captain Marvel takes place in the 90s.
Right.
They can get creative and make this work. I think that this could be cool if they do it right.
We'll see. I mean, it's been my experience, and I think it's been the experience of a lot of moviegoers that when they go back and quote unquote reshoot to try to fix things, maybe it makes it a little bit better, but it never makes it what it could have been if you just from the get-go tried to tie these into the universe. So that's my only concern right now. But I do still stand by the fact that I love at one point after we're having just watched Civil War for the MCU in review, I love the idea that at some point we're going to get an X-Men versus Avengers.
Oh yeah, we will.
That's going to be so fucking cool.
It is.
The question is, who does Spider-Man fight with? That
Is
the
that
question.
is that the question?
I just threw it out there.
Out of all the questions.
Dude, I will tell you this. I forgot. It's too bad we're not doing these live, by the way, for Patreon supporters. Because if we were, I got a lot of choice things to say about Civil War. But I forgot. There's so many great moments in that movie. Not the least of which is Spider-Man and Ant-Man. They are the best part of that fucking movie. Everything Paul Rudd does, everything Tom Holland does, so good. Paul Rudd, the poor, is like, I've got you, Arrow Man.
Very good. Very fucking good.
Come on, people. Fucking get it together. I don't know. That's it for news.
Is there tips?
Oh, yeah, let's make some tips. How about that? I don't know. Let's go. What do you think of these? Too white?
Yeah, those suck.
I hate you. Why do they suck? They're just chill. I'm getting them. We have different styles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple tips. Let's read those right now. No cheers.
Cheers.
First tip comes from
Boo.
RV Maston, says official birthday tax 2018. And Panzer G2 is giving us a tip. It said, cool, Greg, good luck and have fun with Mega Ran. You guys need to check out Harry Potter World at Universal. It's honestly life-changing. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. We will check that out. I don't have anything planned necessarily for the big topic. I did want to talk to you a little bit about your weekend and what happened with Let's Play. For anyone who wasn't paying attention on Friday or who was watching our stuff instead of that, we had a great time.
We did have a great time. Yeah, we did a little Let's Play spring break. They took all the different Let's Play groups and single solo streamers and stuff.
It was
brought us all together in one house.
It was chaos, and it was so chaotic and so wild that it was just one of those things where I was like, as the dad of the group, I'm like, this is a lot. People drinking.
You didn't handle it well.
I was fine.
I mean, you were fine. But
I got to a certain point. I think by 7 o'clock, I was just tired.
Yeah.
And it was difficult. I was just like, I want a muster to be on camera right now, but I just can't.
And you closed the window, and it got really warm, and I fell asleep.
When did I close the window?
That night when we were listening to music, the window was open. It was cold. I had a blanket on. I felt so.
Well, you were
good.
also wearing your sleepy shirt, Kevin.
That's
and,
true.
We all got a great kick out of that.
You guys always like my sleepy shirts.
I can't deal with this, Kevin.
Last time I had the Mickey Mouse shirt, and you guys were all like, "Stop wearing that as a pajama. Wear that as a normal shirt." And I was like,
because
"But it's old."
somehow you find a sleepy shirt that is 3 times too big for you.
They're all my dad's.
They're
They're my father's shirts.
so big.
I know, they're so comfortable.
But you instantly, when you wear them, transform into like a parent.
I don't think so.
You know when your mom gets really familiar with your friends and starts wearing her sleepy stuff, and you're
She
like,
just doesn't give a
Mom,
fuck.
no,
That is what it looks
people
like.
can
Oh
see
my
your
God.
choo-choo in that thing. Okay, you're flashing my friends the old beef jerky.
Well, it's just funny because the shirts just aren't made like they are nowadays. Like they just kind of
They just stretch.
They just wall out at the
Kevin
bottom.
was wearing a shirt where there was actually legitimately space for 2 more Kevins in that shirt.
It was so comfortable. I wanted to get ready to go to bed.
God, that is funny as fuck. I love that.
But dude, I was done.
Andy could not take it. Andy could not take it. He would constantly look at me and be like, "Oh, dude, I think you're another person."
I mean, Andy was wasted,
He
which
sure
was amazing.
Andy for some reason decided to drink
To chug a Four Loko.
Four
For some
Locos.
reason, we egged him on.
No, it was the Funhouse guys that did
No,
it.
we
They
egged
gave him the
on.
Four Loko.
No, I understand that, but when he was outside with us, we were like, chug, chug, chug.
Yeah.
At the absolute worst moment, you can do a chug.
It was great, man.
Man, are we allowed to talk about the owners of the house?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
So this was the best part of the entire thing. As we're screaming, Andy's got about a half of Four Loko left. If you're not familiar with Four Loko, I wasn't either. I'd heard I heard about it before, like people like Four Loko.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. It is a gigantic can of 12% alcohol beverage. Andy had half of it. Bless his little heart. He was hammered to the point where people in the chat or via Twitter were saying Andy has to have three posts, 3
Yeah.
points of contact.
At
Otherwise, at all
any time.
times, he's gonna fall over. But we thought it'd be funny to get Andy so drunk. So as he's drinking, we're like, chug, 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 chug. I look over now, for whatever reason, the people whose house we were in were there. This is never a good idea when you are dealing with the Let's Play family, because we are notably like, I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with the behind the scenes actions, but a lot of us are like, are reserved. And then when we go on camera, it's take it up a notch. So I'm watching this poor woman whose house that we have invaded watch us tell Andy to chug as he's wobbling. He is wobbling, okay? Concern in her eyes. Her husband walks by, concern in his eyes, right? Then we go upstairs. I go upstairs to get another beverage, and I see Cow Chop playing electric Jenga, where if you fuck up something, you get electrified, electrocuted.
You're not playing that justice. It's not just get electrified. It's not like lightning reaction.
No.
They're wearing dog shock collars.
Yeah.
And they were getting fucked up,
Yeah,
man.
like they were getting to the point where they were like stiff boarding, like just dead, like oh.
Bruce was doing it, so it's like as they're playing Jenga, you give the other person the remote.
Yeah.
So that at any point they can like fucking shock you. And Bruce would be going in and he kept going like this. Ah!
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing.
They had the bands around their arms, and all of them had welts from where it had electrified them.
Oh, no.
Which is insane. So I'm watching. I just happened to stand next to this woman as this is happening, and she's horrified. And I'm like, listen. When I'm doing my best, Nick Scarpino, turn on the charm with the mom.
Yeah.
So that she lets us have sex with the daughter.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Christ, Nick.
And I'm like, listen, this is performance art. These guys are all hamming it up for the camera.
Yeah.
None of these guys are really that drunk. No one's really doing any of this stuff. Meanwhile, people are passing back and forth, just pouring themselves jugs of whiskey. They are, in fact, that drunk. They are, in fact, that insane. But I'm trying to play it off like they're not, so we don't get kicked out of this fucking house.
We didn't.
Poor Fareed is trying to manage this situation. It was made worse by the fact that I was also like fucking with him, because it's fun for me.
Yeah.
So I went to the store, bought a shit ton more Four Locos, and just kept like hiding them around and like handing them to people. And he's like, you can't do that. They want us to not drink as much. It was hilarious.
Didn't slow anybody down.
Didn't slow anyone
Not
down.
even one bit.
It was insane. But the good news is I actually got a chance to talk to the Cow Chop guys for a little bit. Very nice guys. This is like the first time I really had a chance to actually like sit and just hang out with them and talk to them. They were really cool. We went to, is it not JT Machinima, it's JT Music now, right?
JT Music.
He's a nice guy. That little team of people are nice people.
Nice dudes.
What's the other guy's name?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Nice guys though.
Yeah.
Great guys.
Yeah, great, Nick.
And we got to sit on the beach for a little while, and Kevin got to build some Legos. Also,
Kevin
another
built
fun
a lot of
fact about
Legos.
Kevin. burned the dickens out of himself.
He got sunburned. I mean, I did too, but I got like the natural Tim burn where it's like I just step outside, I get burned. But Kevin got like the actual like Tim normally gets burned.
You can see it right
stuff.
there. Because
look at him. Ugh.
I went over and they didn't need much production help, so I was just like, I guess I'll just sit and enjoy this ocean view. But I'm not used to getting sunburned, so I didn't put any sunscreen on.
Doug Skirk says, wasn't Cow Chop the ones that sent the syringes during the Secret Santa? Yeah, they were.
Probably.
No,
That
they're
sounds like
insane.
them.
Again, let me back up. Greg plays this game called, what's the game called?
Lightning Reacts.
Lightning Reacts, where you hold an electrified handle, and if you're not fast enough, it shocks you. Greg puts it on extreme. That hurts. Cow Chop put fucking like 200 volt shock collars on people, and not in a competitive form, by the way, because I don't know if you saw the end of it. They were just shocking the shit out of each other for no reason. To the point where it was almost like one of them got shocked and his fucking finger got stuck in the button. Then everyone started getting shocked. It was, and someone was like, Nick, do you want to do this? I'm like, no, I really don't. Like, you're a sick motherfucker if you are going to do that. But I understand why they're so popular. Because they're on the edge, man.
Edge of glory.
Us, we're a little bit more reserved here.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
They're the jackass of the Let's Play.
They're the jackass of the Let's Play family.
Yes, 100% the jackass Let's Play family. But it was great to catch up with those guys. It was great to see Alfredo. I haven't spent any time with him for
In
a
a
very long
while,
time.
because you weren't here when he came up here last
I was
time.
not, but I asked him point blank, I said, will you train me to be the best in Rainbow Six Siege? And he said, no, I will not do that.
I will not do that.
I don't have time for that. You're never going to be the best.
Never.
He doesn't believe in me. But he did tell me a great piece of advice to getting good at Rainbow Six, which was to just keep playing. So I'm going to go home tonight and play Far Cry 5.
Yeah, that's how you get good at Rainbow Six Siege.
That's how you get good at Rainbow Six Siege.
The chat is blowing up, and I haven't had a chance to intervene here, saying that the Joe Blow story we read was an April Fool's joke about the X-Men MCU thing. And my thing is, whether or not it's April Fool's, I still buy it. Like,
that makes more sense.
A note is Joe Blow also did a April Fool's thing a year or two ago, saying that Disney was going to buy Fox, and they did. Like, that's the type of April Fool's joke that it's like based on reality.
That seems like the kind of April Fool's joke, yeah, where he's like, today's the day I can make a bold-faced prediction.
Yeah.
And maybe that's going to be
So
that.
we'll see. We'll see how this all ends up.
There you go.
But thank you for pointing that out.
Oh. See, the thing is this. Greg walks in sometimes slow.
Very slow.
And there's a point in the middle of the room when I think, is he going to come on camera? And once he broaches that point, when he breaks through that point, I know he's going to come on camera. Big old Greg Miller, how's it going?
What a statement.
Good. Can you believe Xavier Woods trailing Elise?
Crazy.
Like
She's the only one that could, dude.
Exactly. We all know Elise is awesome, but this could be the first upset in the Kind of Funny.
This could be a bracket.
My prediction is,
annual
if Elise
Best
beats
friends.
Xavier, she's taking the whole thing.
She'll be unstoppable.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
Rahul's gonna stop? I mean, Troy and Rahul, they got to fight out right there. You got that. You got DiGiorno. Like, there's a lot of problems.
I just got a DM
Yeah.
with some information saying that Taco Bell is gunning for it.
Oh, good. Really?
Oh, Taco wants to go hard?
They want to go hard.
That's the thing, is that I want this to be a cautionary tale for everyone involved in this tournament who was talking a good game. I know Troy Baker, I'll be honest with you, his match was going to go this morning. Then he's like, well, hold on, I want to make a video. And I'm like, all right, you take some time. We'll put you, you know, Austin, he talked a good game about really wanting this. And now Elise is making him test that, even though Elise, I don't know if she wants it. I haven't seen her.
Knowing Elise, she wants no part in
To
this.
be fair, right now, her response is, there's no bad vote. I feel so honored to be included in this.
That's why
So
she's doing it.
she's not
That's why
even
she's doing it.
campaigning. In fact, if I'm reading the subtext right here, it's I'm mortified. Please take me out of this.
I don't want to
Please
be part of this.
don't make it so that I have to continue to do this.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is,
number
in
one
life
team.
sometimes, as in here at Kind of Funny,
Yeah.
we don't give you that choice.
No.
You get thrust into glory, or you die like the rest.
Exactly.
That's the Kind of Funny way.
Kind of funny way.
Do you want to be part of this? We don't care. We didn't
We don't
ask
give
you
a
the
fuck.
question. We just put you
We
in.
don't
We
care.
just fucking put you
Because
in.
we figured if you didn't want to be a part of it, the Twitter storm will be over in a few days and you have to worry about
Yeah.
it. And the Twitter storm being
5
Trevor
people saying
Starkey
you're
and
great.
Zyger being like, you're awesome, but I'm
Yeah.
voting for this person.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. That's not what I came in here for.
What you coming in here for, Greg?
I wanted to warm my hands.
Why
Those
are your
cold.
hands so cold?
I don't know. I'm just a
I
cold
enjoyed
man.
It's nice though.
I
Put it
like
back
that.
on.
Why don't you're no shingles?
No, I don't have shingles.
Okay. Tim, you got shingles?
Not that I
Well, you
know of.
touching the back of my neck is not going to give you shingles, by the way.
Well, I might get them from you, right? Isn't that how?
If you lick my mouth when I have an open sore and you have an open sore, and we make out, maybe.
So I dodged the bullet that one time because we did it with no open source.
We have had sex before.
Yeah.
We're fine.
We've had sex before.
I'm here to make an announcement.
Okay.
I've been working on a secret project for a while. I was teasing it over the weekend. People were getting excited about it. It's time to give you some information.
Okay.
Next week, I am going to Mizzou.
Woo!
Now
That
that
doesn't seem like that big of a deal,
that
Greg.
doesn't sound like a big announcement. I go to Mizzou quite often, you know. Of course, an alum, MIZ, all that jazz.
ZOU.
Thanks, guys. What it comes down to, though, is next week I get to go live a dream. Realistically. A real dream here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not doing the joke and the character or anything. I'm going to Mizzou to film a video for Kinda Funny.
Okay.
2 videos for Kinda Funny.
2 times.
What gets exciting about that is that I'm bringing Tim Gettys.
Fuck yeah, go to Mizzou. I'm gonna eat the pizza. I'm gonna eat the wings.
Exactly. If you've ever heard me talk about the first time I brought you idiots to Portillo's, when I didn't even know you well, we went down there to Buena Park, right?
Yeah.
We went in there for a VidCon. It was you, Eric Hart, and you guys and all that stuff. Shannon walked in there. I almost cried because I was like, I never thought I'd bring these people here. I never thought I would bring Tim to Mizzou.
Greg's gonna cry. I'm gonna make him cry.
Oh, I'm
I'm not
definitely gonna cry for
cry.
this. Well, we're
It's gonna be
filming
good.
2 videos all about Mizzou. However, what's also exciting about this, it's a partnership with Microsoft. They're sending us there. You'll understand why when you see the videos, which is exciting. But even more important, perhaps, than me going back to Mizzou, even more important than Big Tim Gettys coming,
BTG.
is the fact that, as you've seen before, this best friend stuff isn't bullshit. We see what you create. You see what we create. Hopefully, it inspires you. You do cool stuff. It inspires us. It all goes around. It's amazing. I'm excited to announce that, much like how we use Aaron Porter, similarly how we use Joey and Andy, but they got hired, so that's different.
Yeah, we actually pay them.
Well,
we pay Aaron Porter.
are bringing Pixel Brave as well to be our camera.
Woo!
Christian himself, Pixel Brave. You know him if you've ever seen any of those
Meet
fan
and greet videos.
that are amazing,
He did it.
set to music and like awesome.
Now that makes me think though, Greg. If Pixel Brave is so good at shooting meet and greets,
Yeah.
should we do a meet and greet?
That's what I'm talking about, Tim. If you are in the Midwest, guess what? Quit your job and drive to Columbia, Missouri, Wednesday, April 11th, 6:30 p.m., CJ's Meet and Greet. CJ's Hot Wings down on Broadway. We will be filming it for the 2 videos we are filming down there with Microsoft. You need to be there. This is a call to all true sons of Missouri and daughters. You need to go there.
Or transplants. Just
Or people who
just
maybe
just
you're in
go
Iowa
there.
and you just want to come down and see us. This is your
Yeah.
shot. You always say we don't go to the middle of the country that often. We're coming to the middle country, and what better night for a meet and greet than a Wednesday? That's what I say.
I've
We
been
go to
saying that since
CJ's,
day one.
then we're gonna finish up. We'll close out CJ's. We'll walk down to the Broadway Brewery. Hopefully, they have that barbecue beer I like. It tastes just like a barbecue.
Barbecue beer.
Barbecue beer. It's amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
We'll see.
So that's the big announcement. Working on these Mizzou projects with Microsoft and Pixel Brave and Tim. CJ's Meet and Greet. 6:30 p.m. next Wednesday.
I'm excited about it.
Yes, me too.
This is gonna be good.
I can't wait.
I want that food.
I'm prematurely jealous that you guys are gonna have fun
Here's the
together.
problem you have. You
Prematurely
have
jealous.
what I like to call.
A badass.
You do have a badass.
Badass motherfucker.
What you have what I like to call the thunder of God coming down upon you.
Yeah.
Because you think I'm gonna be hanging out there 6:30 p.m. Central Time,
Mm-hmm.
and these motherfuckers don't want to give you the 1-2. I'm gonna just give them the phone. Call Nick.
That's
You wanna
fine.
Yell about Central Time?
Totally
You wanna-
fine.
You want to call and yell at Kevin about Central Time? Here's your shot.
I'll tell you one thing right now. They know they're wrong. Just like when I know I'm wrong, and instead of admitting that I'm wrong,
Sure, you
I
you
double down. I double
down.
down.
That's
Double
the
down.
People
old
living
Nick
in Central
Scarpino
Time
way.
know they're fucking wrong. They know they're an abomination, and they know that they should just move to one of the coasts. Move to one of the coasts.
We'll see you guys there.
If you guys have any problems with the statement that I just said, please take all of your feedback, bottle it up inside, and then shoot it at Tim when you see him in person. There. That's what I want you guys to do. Awesome. Well, that's really, really fun. I'm excited for you guys. I'm bummed I have to miss out on this trip, but I'm excited for you guys.
It's gonna be good.
To be honest, they invited me, and I was like, no. I want to stay here and do the shows. It's going to be fun. But I will be texting you guys incessantly about what's going on.
In spirit. We
'Cause
might FaceTime you from the meet and greet.
Here's the thing about me. I don't like being left behind, but I also don't like to go to things that much.
The Nick
But I
Scarpino
also
way.
don't like being left behind.
True.
So I'm constantly caught in a feedback loop of insanity.
With yourself.
With myself.
I love that.
But I love it too. Ladies and gentlemen, it is P.S. I love this best friend XOXO time. What is that? Well, I'm glad you asked, Tim. Go to kindafunny.com/bestfriend and nominate someone in your life that you feel is just doing a great job at being a best friend.
Be a good person.
Ryan T. from Tennessee is shouting out Chipotle.
From Tennessee.
He says Chipotle feeds and keeps up the calories for the whole Kinda Funny.
That's great.
Yep. Chipotle feeds and keeps up the calories for the whole Kinda Funny team. Plus, the discussions for everyone's order on the morning show keeps this garbage truck on fire. Just remember, Nick, don't mix the salsa with the chicken. Literally, 100% of the time, that gives me the squeegees.
God.
100%. I don't know what it is. It's the Batman, it's the 89 Batman conundrum. The chicken by itself is fine. The salsa by itself is fine. But you mix those two together, squeegee town.
Squeegee town.
You're fucking cleaning the windows with a squeegee.
No.
God. Yeah. Tim, it's giveaway time. There are a bunch of ways to win. One, if you want to be a part of our daily giveaway here on the Kinda Funny Morning Show, you can be in the Twitch chat with us. You can watch it live, or you can be a Twitch subscriber. How do you do that? Well, you can give us your hard-earned dollars, or if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription, which you can link and give to us if you'd like.
Please
this
do
is your
that.
daily reminder, please. It really helps. It's awesome, and it's free for you to do. Ways 3 and 4, you can go to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames. Support us at the $2 above level. We love you. You get all the cool perks, including watching the shows live, getting them early, all that jazz, and you get entered in to win. Today, the winner comes from the Twitch chat. Congratulations, Calvin Coffee. You have won Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Animal Edition. That's the best edition.
That is the best
On
edition. I was
Xbox
worried
One.
it was going to be just the normal Zoo Tycoon, but nah, we're looking out for you.
Not for our best friends out there, ladies and gentlemen. Not for the audience, our viewers. You guys get only the best. Congratulations, Calvin Coffee. You've won. You're a winner today. So go play the lottery because today is your lucky day.
Today is a good day for you. You might win some things.
There
you already
go.
did.
You did. All right, cool. You know what? This is nice. We actually get a little time to talk to people today.
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate
let's
that. It's
talk
only
to that
11:46.
Chittity chat. You know what I mean?
Chat. Queue up your questions, comments, or concerns. We will be talking to you guys right now, and then of course, while I'm talking to you guys, just know subscribers, I'm really thinking about you. The normal people are the ones they're just in my life, but you guys are the special people.
Robert1858 says time pride should not be a thing.
And yet it is. And yet it is.
Look at.
There's just something weird about people being very prideful of random things that like they don't have much control over. I guess sometimes you do if you want to move. But like the East Coast, West Coast, why does that need to be a debate? But it fucking is. West Coast, Best Coast, you know what I mean?
It is because of the sound that came out of each coast during the late 80s, 90s, okay? East Coast, cool sound, great hip hop. West
Oh, you're
Coast,
talking about hip hop. Okay.
I'm just saying,
what are you
that's where
talking
the
about?
rivalry came from. But and here's what it was. It was East Coast doing their thing. And then they heard the sound coming out of the
real
West
street
Coast,
shit. Boom,
and they
bap.
just heard
Little
the
bit of
better
that
sound.
G-funk.
It was just a better sound. And they knew it. Everyone knew it. Everyone in the fucking country knew it.
Debatable.
But they were like, we got to keep fighting because we don't have a choice. It's like when your football team just always loses, always.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I guess I'm just going to root even harder for them because one day they'll win and then I'll be able to say, I told you so.
I told you so.
Exactly.
You fucking bitch
But,
ass
you know,
motherfucker.
East Coast, West Coast, whatever. At least you're on the coast.
Do we have any more tips?
Let me double check. I don't think so.
I think we got.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Look at you, motherfuckers. OMGLX has given us a tip and say, paying my 32nd birthday tax plus a little
Thank you.
tip. Give us $5.69 there. Love everything you guys do. Thank you for endless hours of entertainment and joy. Special shout out to Cool Greg, the Joester, and Andres Cortez. Distracted Gamer gave us a tip and said, love the show, guys. Keep up the great work. Got a video for you. I used to watch stuff this cheesy as a kid. You only need to watch the first 30 seconds. Enjoy. And he gave us that. We'll watch that in 1 second. And then Junior People gave us a tip with another fun clip. So the Great Wall of Kevin. Oh,
shit!
Oh my god!
No.
Did not expect that at all.
Oh my God!
Little
Baby
kids
tries
drinking
tea for the
tea.
first time, and the results are shocking.
Why?
Accidents happen, Nick.
Man, that is fucked
the
up.
other-
First off, don't
video-
give your kid tea that has caffeine in it. That's probably terrible for her development. Second off, maybe instead of fucking around with your kid, maybe protect the kid from the soccer balls that are flying around her face.
There's soccer balls everywhere.
What's this next clip?
I don't know. I've never seen this before. It looks like it's broken.
Yeah, pull it up and show people. The fuck is that?
Super broken.
That does look like a broken clip. Maybe replace the D at the end with an N. See if that works.
Why would that make a difference?
Because it's my first name. Nope. All right, well, we tried. Thank you so much, Distracted Gamer.
Was that really the reason why you were like, just put an N in front?
Yeah, it's funny as shit.
SlayJ87 says, you guys heard the Wolverine Long Night podcast yet? It's an old school radio drama. I haven't listened to it. I heard it came out. I don't know if people are liking it or not.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
It's like in the style of Serial or something, like a podcast, but it's like a Wolverine story.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
That's really rad. Nick, can you please tell Kevin I said sup? Haven't told him in a while. Says Ignacio Rojas.
What? I wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Jaco says, did any of you watch Ready Player One?
Oh, you did watch Ready Player
Kevin
One.
and I did.
What'd you guys think?
And I know that Sean and Jared already talked a lot about it, so we don't need to go too far into it. I think that I liked Justice League better.
No
Really?
shit.
Justice League better.
Now here's the thing.
I actually enjoyed it. I didn't think it was a terrible movie. Like, it had terrible tropes where it was like, oh, of
Yeah,
course.
my thing
Of
is, I
course.
feel like they're very similar in the sense that it's like, there's some moments in them that are really cool, because it's like, oh, there's a lot of things that we like in a movie. So it's like, the scene in Justice League where Superman fights them, it's cool, it's fun.
Yeah.
Ready Player One has a lot of those moments as well. There's in the middle of the movie, there's a big, like, reference that they actually dive into and do correctly, and I'm like, oh, this is great. My problem is I feel like the movie doesn't take advantage of the Easter eggs and references that it has. They're always just kind of window dressing, and it's always way too much window dressing at once. And it's like, all right, cool, the Spartans from Halo are here, but they're just running around. Like, you don't ever get any focus. It mainly focuses on like generic zombies or generic like military people, and it's like, if you're gonna have all these cool things,
integrate them into the story, like the Lego Batman movie did.
Yeah,
and
like,
the Lego movie did.
There's a couple fight scenes that I'm like, and I don't want to spoil it, but like towards the end, like the big final fight, like the big two things, I'm like, cool, this is great. I wanted more of that, because otherwise it really is just like the camera, the digital camera,
Right.
flying through this like battlefield of CG characters in a blender.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of like the worst parts of the Transformers movies when they're fighting. You're like, what exactly is going on? It just looks like metal, just kind of.
Yeah, there were a bunch of scenes where I thought it was disoriented. There were some scenes too where like they were fighting, and it's like, why is the camera moving around so much?
Yeah.
It's distracting. But
It's
I
distracting.
think overall, if you've got a movie pass, I definitely think it's worth going to watch.
It's fun. It's definitely
it's fun.
fun.
It's a thing where I've talked to multiple people now, and people are mixed, and they said, Nick, if you go in wanting just a fun, stupid popcorn movie, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even then though, it's
You
like
think it's not gonna hit?
It's fun, but it's like, I mean, I don't even want to give it the whole popcorn movie thing. I don't like that argument at all. It's like it should be a good movie, and it's not. Like it's not fun enough for me to be like, this is a good fun movie.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's a bad movie that has fun parts.
Do you think this is the big question I have for Spielberg right now? Obviously, the most iconic director of my time. He made the '80s. He made my childhood. But I look at him right now and I'm like, I can't help but wonder if this would have been better as an executive produced Spielberg movie, and they brought in a newer director who could have
Let's be real. It wasn't it? Like, I don't for a minute believe that Spielberg actually directed this movie.
You don't think he was on set?
Spielberg doesn't direct anything now. He
just
has a
calls
team
it,
of
like,
people.
you guys still doing
he
it?
fucking
Right.
calls the shots, and he just
I don't know.
people do stuff.
I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I watched the post, and I feel like that's where he is a little bit more comfortable these days. But also, I don't know. A lot of people say the source material for Ready Player One wasn't is kind of that hodgepodge of stuff too.
I never read the book, but I know.
That's what I've been told as well.
Yeah,
I know
like-
people are equally kind of split on.
Yeah,
the
it's
book.
one of those things where like when you have the source material that's polarizing, you're probably going to get a movie that's polarizing, and that's just the way it goes. Couple other questions from the chat. Nightwing593 says, how do you feel about Ferguson versus Khabib being changed to Holloway versus Khabib? I didn't know that. That sucks. I really want to see Tony Ferguson fight Khabib. Never get men off, but I guess that's not happening. Holloway, I guess that'll be a good fight, but I think Khabib probably wins that more often than not.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Carlos says Spielberg doesn't actually direct anything. Quote, an actual human being talking shit about me. I'm saying nowadays. Like, I'm saying now, I don't believe for a second that Ready Player One, Spielberg directed that movie the way that he directed Jurassic Park.
I don't know. I mean, that was back in the day, but I don't know. I haven't seen any behind the scenes stuff. I mean, that was when Spielberg was really kind of still pushing forward, and now he's backed off filmmaking like pretty hardcore since the 80s and 90s. And he mostly executive produces stuff right now, but it's cool to see him come back, but what are you gonna do? Monk XXX says, I want a sequel simply because it would be called Ready Player One 2. I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. Nick, did you see Conor McGregor documentary on Netflix? I queued it up last night. Didn't get a chance to actually hit play on it yet. Did the old thing last night where I was like, do I want to watch this or do I want to play Far Cry 5? And Far Cry 5 won.
Why can't you do both?
Because I only have one TV.
Okay.
And I like to pay attention to things. I'm not like Greg where I just put shit on the side and pretend like I watched it and then judge it. I actually like to pay attention to things while I read on my phone.
Toby Blue says, is there a VOD of Spring Break? Nope. That was just a live thing.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah.
How am I not fucking, am I not? You gotta be kidding me.
Although I'm sure somebody's going to upload it on their own YouTube channel.
Probably.
If they're really resourceful.
Kevin, can you put us in sub-only mode?
I honestly don't know how to do that, but if you yell it in the chat, they'll do it.
Pixel Brave says, hi guys, on a quick break at work and just want to say thanks for all the positive vibes. Can't wait to see you, Christian. We're going to have a lot of fun out there.
No, I don't want to do this. Why the fuck am I logged out of this? This is annoying.
As long as you out once a month.
How's that gun looking?
The room is now in
good,
sub-only mode. Thank you, whoever put that in there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's for you, baby.
You win in the air. Get off. Oh man, this is just a bad
Mr.
day for me.
Yazman
It's going
300 says,
south.
I think the author said he was writing Ready Player 2 and he registered Ready Player 3 IP. I'm sure he is.
Oh yeah. I mean that's the thing. Looking at the box office returns, it did okay. People are saying it did
good.
okay.
It did well.
Not like resoundingly Black Panther level well, but
No.
good.
But I mean,
good
that's
enough
a
that it's
whole
going to make
other
money
level.
and good enough that we're probably
I
going
think it was
to
like
see a sequel to this.
160 million worldwide.
Yeah.
That's a good debut.
Not bad.
Nowadays.
I mean, it's enough that if it continues down on the trend of this, I think they're like, yeah, we made some money on this. Let's do another one.
Yeah,
So you're gonna get
although
Ready Player
they're
2.
still not close to making back their money. So we'll see.
Well, 'cause
it
they had
needs
to
to keep
pay
going.
Spielberg like $50 billion.
And they also needed to make a movie out of thin air. This is not a live action movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nick, did you see that Greg sent you the code?
Thank you.
Confuzzled Little Fox says Ready Player 2 microtransaction apocalypse.
I mean, that's kind of what Ready Player 1 was about.
So funny.
PB Tone 2 says, how far are you in Far Cry, Nick? I have one of the levels, one of the areas I'm done with. The John Seat area I'm done with. I'm now into the Faith area and maybe like an eighth of the way through that. So, but now it's getting faster for me because I'm like, I have all the weapons I need. I have all the money I need. I don't need to do the stashes anymore. So I'm just going straight into the main, like just taking out the outposts and trying to progress in the main story. Because after a certain point, I'm like, dude, I think I've already put 20 hours into this game. And it's fun.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to feel like I'm wasting my life.
Yep.
Going after fucking stacks of money. I got to got that money in real life, though. Cheddar.
DH Cannon says, will the show that's not a show nicknames ever return?
Oh,
No plans, but
we can't sleep on it, though.
oh yeah, no. I've been in the background making some notes about if we did a season of it, what would it look like?
It'd look exactly the same as the other one.
That's
me just
impossible.
making shit up.
But
Just
yeah.
me just making shit up. Pikachu!
Are we in sub only already?
We are in sub.
Good, okay, I
Mr.
like
Yasmin
that.
says, Nick and Tim did Kevin kiss someone at Let's Play Spring Break? Not that I know of.
I did not.
Kevin did not kiss anyone. He's not allowed to kiss anyone but Paula Coelho
The Paula Bear?
from here on out. Those are the rules. You gotta
rules.
follow the
Big
rules.
ol' Paula Coelho.
Big ol' Paula. I don't like it that her name's Paula Coelho.
Is it? Did she change it?
We haven't gone to, like, yes, our marriage license says Paulo Coelho.
Good.
We haven't gone and
You gotta
actually...
go do the official thing?
Yeah.
It's,
but
yeah.
We're
that's
lazy,
good, though.
so...
Good for you guys.
Mr. Yasman 300 says, Tim, are you jealous that the Ruby cast met the boys of Boy Meets World?
Yep.
Yeah, I am. I fucking am.
100%.
I even responded to one of the pictures saying, I'm so jealous. And Will Friedle, aka Eric Matthews, liked my tweets.
Oh, that's nice.
So I feel pretty good about that.
So you're in the in.
Renjamin13 says, Nick, tip of the hat on the clutch win for Kinda Funny during the N64 Drunkageddon. Way to represent champ. You're welcome.
Now,
they
I'm
brought
gonna
in the
let you
ringer.
in on a little secret here, Nick.
No, Tim.
This just proves how schemy I am.
Mm-hmm.
This is Tim Gettys' scheme times 1,000,
Yeah.
right? Drunkageddon, hosted by Lawrence of Funhouse.
Yeah.
It was all the
Great
different Let's Play family groups competing in N64 games, random N64 games. And the way you win wasn't to beat the other person. It was Lawrence deciding who played the games better, right?
Yeah.
And as we went through, Nick was out not paying attention the whole fucking
I mean,
time.
I literally got halfway through, went and got a burger. Came
So
back.
it was me, Kevin, and Greg rotating because Andy was fucking drunk off of his ass.
For logo.
But when it came into the finals, and they had to play Pokemon Snap, and it was Craig from Game Attack up against one Kinda Funny member, and I was like, it can either be Kevin because I had already played. I was like, or I can pull in Nick, and I knew that Lawrence would give it to you. Because I was like, Lawrence is going to respect Nick,
Yeah.
and he's going to respect the fact that Nick is here, changing the game up, giving the Nick charisma the only way he can. And you fucking won in Pokemon Snap. You the champ brought it home for Kind of Funny. Kind of Funny is now the
We're the
first
champ of everything.
annual, or whatever it's called, the inaugural.
The inaugural. Drunk Again
and champions.
N64 champs.
Thanks to you, Nick
Now, here's
Scarpino.
this. To be fair, just to clarify the record, because I want my reign as champion to be spotless. I think Lawrence actually said I tied because he didn't want to go through and actually have to count the Pokemon
Yes,
that we all
that
take
is-
pictures
that
of.
is-
But a tie equaled a win for us because we were ahead in points
And charisma.
and charisma. So Lawrence recognizes greatness because Lawrence is also great. Lawrence is also great. He saw me, saw greatness in me, said we're gonna just give it to him. There's more to being a champ than just winning. But not really. We won.
No,
So that's
we did.
pretty much all there is.
Fair and square.
Someone in the chat was talking about Tony Ferguson getting hurt. Marudo8 says, Nick, what do you think about Ferguson getting hurt? Max Holloway, two division champ. I didn't know Ferguson got hurt. That sucks. I was really looking forward to that fight. But I think it's going to be a good fight with Max Holloway. It's going to be a slugfest, but Khabib's going to just take him down. 6 days notice? Holy shit, that's a bad idea. 6 days notice against Khabib is a bad idea.
Lexi Gunner
You're gonna
says,
lose.
is cosplaying allowed at Kind of Funny Prom? Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, it is encouraged.
But do it right.
80s or 90s.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 12 p.m. on the dot.
12
As you know,
p.m.
we are
on the
nothing if
dot.
not punctual. Also, my battery for some reason has gone into red, so my computer is about to die. I love you guys very, very much. Thank
Me
you for
too.
joining us on the inaugural Monday Kind of Funny morning
day.
show, the first ever today. Tim, you're awesome. Thank you very much. Are you
you.
coming back for Games Daily?
I am.
You will be on Games Daily with Greg. I will not. I will be reading subs right after this. Remember, we're back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are in the comments on YouTube, thank you very much. Leave a comment there. Make sure you like this video, and please hit that subscribe button. It really, really, well, it helps my ego. I appreciate it. I like to see it go up, just like the champ. Always up, never down. You hear what I'm saying, Kev?
Thank you, Sad Panda Bird.
All right, I love you guys. Kevin, cut the feed.